Infinity. The beginning, middle, and end of our perennial pursuit of purpose. What is the meaning of our finite existence in the vast cosmos, stretching out into the knowable unknown and beyond? What defines our humanity? What dimension does the infinite occupy? Or is it before our very eyes? Where lies our purpose as humans and as individuals? Our daily lives often drown out the noise of these difficult questions. Just swallow the blue pill and we can live out the rest of our happy days in our dreamlike nonchalance and enjoy our ephemeral existence for however long we can. Until 2 a.m. on a Sunday. Suddenly, the past 2,000 years of philosophy becomes important, and these deeper questions pervade our otherwise peaceful thoughts. So, where do we find meaning in our lives? While some say there is none and we must create our own, where then would we start? The first place we often look to is family and our sense of community. As humans, we naturally form groups and tribes. First, there's the family unit, then the community, then the country, where our sense of ownership over territory and the kinship we share becomes defining. However, as seen with the rise and fall of empires, unless a group is united under a common belief, that kinship fades and the community crumbles. So we form groups based on common beliefs. This is our shared sense of meaning. And this shouldn't be overlooked, because without community, our cause feels empty and our journey becomes lonely. However, true purpose tends to get a little more personal. The struggle for personal perfection. Herein lies the bulk of our search for meaning in our lives. With each day bound with the insatiable desire to improve, the distant coastline of perfection becomes ever closer. For example, an athlete devotes his entire life to perfecting a sport for the entertainment of others, for no other reason than to train his mind and spirit, because he sees the long road to personal perfection, and that it is accessible only through the seemingly ordinary but rigorous training. The journey to infinity is not the number of pull-ups he trains to do, but the self-improvement as a result. As finite creatures, we cannot possibly reach absolute perfection. However, we can model ourselves off ideals or archetypes. Reaching the archetype of utmost strength, for example, may be impossible, but striving towards it allows us to attain a part of it. So we will live every aspect of our lives in pursuit of this strength. This includes physical and mental strength, as our actions will be directed by this goal, and it soon will be a part of us. We will be known as the strong, as our striving towards our purpose ends up defining us. In Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl describes his experience in a concentration camp. He found the meaning in the ideal of a personal inner freedom, the decision to choose one's attitude towards any suffering, and to choose to keep one's personal dignity and liberty despite the circumstance. Here he places freedom and humanity as his archetype to strive towards to maintain. And so our meaning is hidden within ourselves. Through striving towards the archetype or the ideal, we can reach our personal perfections. Through striving towards the absolute, we may near infinity. Our very own humanity rests upon the search for the absolute. There is an urge in every one of us to seek something which is beyond ourselves. Though our outer appearance is finite, within us is an infinite ocean, vast and expansive, which is waiting to be explored.